first before we get to the fight, right?
Please, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Explain to us what's going on here.
You know, it's an ode to the great late Davey Crockett. He came to San Antonio and, you know, helped this great country, helped these great people in San Antonio, and he also killed bears with his bare hands. So, you know, the Russian symbol is a bear, so that's what my goal was tonight, was to kill a bear with my bare hands, pun intended. Next question.
You did pretty phenomenal. I mean, an amazing performance. I mean, not a lot to break down, but give us an idea of how you felt after that.
You know, I just wanted to channel my inner Davey. You know, just go out there and attack, man. You know, it's wild out there. It's tough terrain. So I wanted to go out there and make sure I used all of my weapons, and we got the job done in 12 seconds.
Yeah, it's a couple of good performances in a row now, man. I mean, you know you've had a rocky road to get here. What's clicked, man? What's changed, and now you're performing at this high level?
Rocky Road, man. That's where Davey Crockett was born in Tennessee. So, good question, John. But yeah, you know, it's just perseverance, man. Davey persevered. Felt I had to persevere and keep going, and I'm here, man. I'm here at this moment. So, thank you, Davey.
Has Davey been just through your entire life? Has he been somebody you've always looked up to? Or?
I recently was inspired by my trip to San Antonio. I took a trip on the Riverwalk and saw the hat, and it clicked. I said, man, that's good stuff. I mean, I'm gonna wear that. So yeah, thanks, Davey.
No doubt. We'll give you an idea of what's next for you, man. I mean, you're making waves right now. What do you see as the future? An opponent, a date, a name, and what makes sense for you?
There's a couple guys in front of me that I'm interested in fighting. Volkov is one. I would love to get the Abdul-Rahimov fight back. I feel like I won that one. You know, I'm up for whatever, man. I mean, whoever's in front of me, they all can get it. You know, I want to be a champion one day. I set a goal for 2020 to be in that conversation. So the next step, you know, whatever the UFC puts out there, I'm going to get it.
You took a moment to, you know, to look and see what was going on with Alexi after you knocked him out. Was that a show of respect because you guys have been training? And
yeah, I got a lot of respect for Alexi. You know, and you never want to see anybody get hurt. And I just felt like, you know, I knew it was a good shot when it landed, and I was just like, wow. And then I saw he kind of just was slow to come to, and I just felt like, man, I got to pay some respect to him, because I also heard that this might be his last fight. So, you know, shout out to Alexi, man. Thank you for taking the fight and giving me an opportunity.
Did you hear that before the fight or after the result?
What's that?
That it might be his last fight.
I heard that before. A couple people mentioned that to me this week, that he'd been kind of hitting that this might be his last fight. So, I just wanted to take a moment and, you know, kind of pay homage to him, because, you know, he's respected in this sport. And to go in there and do what I did against him was something that I wanted to do, but at the same time, you never want to see anybody get hurt.
And that was the game plan from the get-go, just go guns blazing and try and knock him out as fast as possible?
For sure. That's always the goal, you know what I mean? We don't get paid by the hour, but we worked on that. We saw some chinks in his armor as far as striking goes. We just wanted to stay out of the clinches and the grappling exchanges and keep him, you know, funnel him to where we're good at. And he has a tendency to dip his head. In fact, I even saw during the pre-fight build-up, they were working on overhand right. And I was like, bingo, there it is. So, you know, we just went out there and we executed, man. And I'm just happy, man. Grateful.
Are you talking about like during that tape they showed in the locker room of the warm-up? Let's watch that.
I'm Davey Crockett, man. My senses, dog. I watch everything. I'm like, okay, that's what you're working on? We're going to go in there and see if you do that. And he did it literally right at the beginning of the fight. I didn't expect him to do that. I thought he would kind of try to pressure me up against the cage or something. But he stuck his head down there right away and threw that overhand. I was like, money. Let's get it. So,
if he does end up retiring, do you think you'll still end up training with him?
I'm no longer a top team, so I can't say. But if he did want to come up and train with me, of course, I would love to, you know, learn from him and take some of that knowledge. I mean, the dude's got 70 fights, so he's got a wealth of knowledge to share. So I would definitely train with him at some point again if he's down.
Do you feel like you're hitting a different stride now, a different level, now that you've moved on from top team?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm in a different place in my life, mentally, physically. I got the best team in the world behind me, man. Alabama, we bring something special. You know, Spartan Fitness is growing so rapidly. We got Eric Anders, we got Matt Elkins, we got one of the best wrestling coaches to ever wrestle in the state of Alabama, every day helping me. So I just feel like it's all sinking right now, not only physically, but like I said, mentally. And that's a dangerous fighter, man. If you building confidence, you're confident and happy where you are, man, it's something to see when you get in there. So I think y'all are seeing a product of it.